Hello, Mir here with the next ELEX video. So we are in Hort in Ignodan and we are going to loot this city. So I plan to start from Cathedral and then continue my way downwards.
Initiating area scan. Building identified as the Cathedral.
There are a whole bunch of guards in Cathedral, so we have to watch out for them so we do not get caught. So let's sleep to midnight and then we will loot stuff. Okay, so there is something here, really nice. I will loot. Come on, crony, move away. Okay, let me just loot this room, then we will go out and I will show you what we got.
Thief!
God damn it. I was expecting that to happen because those guards move around there, so we have to be quick before the guards get back. So hopefully this time I do not get caught. That should be it. So let's run out. Okay, so what we got is Kalan's shield. So it gives resistance to poison, requires 35 strength and 60 dexterity, has a socket. So overall not a bad shield to use. I would really like to equip it, but I do not have constitution at the moment. I think there should be at least one more legendary weapon in this town that I know of. Maybe I find something more this time. So we're kinda done with this upper part. Okay, so let's go into archives and loot that. Now there are going to be a whole bunch of books there. I'm not going to read them right away. I'm going to first loot the archives, then I'm going to go upstairs and then we will look at those books.
Who's sneaking around out here?
As far as I can tell, I think we looted everything, because I do not see anything through walls. Like, let's just make sure of it, but yeah, we did. Like, okay, so let's teleport upstairs. Okay, so let's see what do we have. There are a whole bunch of books that we looted, so let's see them all. Okay, that was a report about some plants, how they mutated from ELEX. Let's see what else. Okay, that was some research about ELEX and how they can use it with, to be a power source for their machines. Let's see about these ones. Okay, that was physician's report 1. Let's see the second one. Okay, so that is a second physician's report. And let's see what else we have. Okay, that is something about that Eric guy. There was that antique sword of his at Ragnar's place, and all the berserkers seem to uh, like that guy. So yeah. And here we find out that the mechs malfunctioned and not that the berserkers defeated them with their mana. But who's to say that this one isn't like propaganda? Let's see what else we have. Okay, so they created a new calendar that starts from the when the comet hit. Interesting. Did we? Okay, this is the note that was on a crate in front of this building. Okay, so we know where this guy is. He's at Tavar. Well, not in Tavar, but it's on that island near Tavar. Did we get anything else? Okay, that was there. There was a photograph that we picked up, and this should be it, I guess. I'm not sure if we are going to find any more notes. We'll see. Okay, where do we go next? Okay, let's go right, I guess.
Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
Okay, I will have to check this at some point, but let's first loot all the houses. Let's see. Did we miss here something? No, not really. Okay, so we are going to go now where the armor smith is. I think he's an armor smith. So this is not going to be easy to be looted since he is going to be looking at us. So let's try it. But we're probably going to fail a few times. Okay, let me let's let this save game stop here. Okay, so I'm going to make a new loot location. 35. I already have that shield since I failed recording once. This is the second attempt, so let's try this out. Okay, that combat robot was watching us. Let's see where that combat robot is going. Then we'll try again.
Too easy.
Okay, so my elixir there. And we got the Acolyte sword. Okay, so let me show you the sword and we'll continue looting. Okay, this one requires 21 strength, 21 dexterity, it does 24 damage. So once you upgrade it, this is probably the variant of sword that requires less stats for bigger damage, but the maximum damage definitely doesn't have the maximum damage of I think the Regent sword has the maximum damage for the clerics. Okay, so let's try this. Probably not going to work, but let's try it. Oh man, so many torches. Okay, we're screwed. Yep. We should have looked at something else, not those torches. But let's see, where's that combat mech? Okay, there he is.
Get out of here!
Nope.
That's it. Get out of here! Get out of here! That's it. Get out of here!
I do not think we can loot like... It's really hard to loot
outta
merchants.
That's it. Get out of here!
Let's see what he has there. I do not think it's anything important. So there's some energy
Get outta
cells.
here.
Package of
That's
secrets.
it. Get out of here!
Nah, not really worth it. We're just going to waste a lot of time trying to loot that.
Analyzing location. Old world manufacturing plant. Machinery obsolete. Personnel deceased. Analysis suggests attempts to manufacture here would be inefficient.
Okay, I should have sneaked there. Let's try this again.
Analyzing location. Old world manufacturing plant. Machine.
Okay, these robots are really annoying. You have to watch out for them. Let's loot upstairs. Maybe they're stop moving or move away from this place, I guess. Oh man, come on. We are good. We are good. I do not think there's... Oh, there's a guy there. I was going to say maybe there isn't anyone here, but there actually is, so yeah. And we find ourselves a second weapon. Okay, let me pick up that elixir there and make a save game. This one is pretty nice. Let me pick it up. So it's a furnace. And let's go down. It's a legendary flamethrower. So here it is. Does 83 damage. So yeah, does more damage than level 1 flamethrower. Probably the level 2 does more than this one, but there is also one thing that is unique about this flamethrower. It has magazine size of 60. It requires 55 dexterity and 68 strength. So overall, not a bad weapon. We are going to try it out.
Analyzing location.
Once we have enough
Old world manufacturing plant.
stats
Machinery
to use it.
obsolete. Personnel deceased. Analysis suggests attempts to manufacture here would be inefficient.
And yeah, this city is probably one of the more annoying cities to loot stuff, because there are too many robots and guarding this place. And to top that out, the city is really confusing to move around.
This is gonna...
Screw you, robot. Okay. So he didn't see us pick this up. Okay, that one is moving there. Is this one going to start moving this way? Something. Yeah, that one started moving.
Why are you trying to sneak around?
I think maybe we can loot that merchant once this robot is not around. Anyway, it's worth trying.
Why are you trying to sneak around?
See if we looted everything. I think we did. So let's try the merchant again, since that robot moved away. So there is no guard there. We'll start sneaking from here, see if we can pick up those plasma cells. They're quite viable.
You are not permitted to be here.
Who said that?
Yes, just go.
Like, this guy wasn't moving. Maybe there's some upstairs, and yeah, the robot is back. Really not worth the time, because they like come back really fast. Let's see what we get here.
Quit sneaking around. I can see you.
Okay, so we got some potion there.
Quit sneaking around. I can see you, idiot.
I swear those creatures are getting more dangerous.
Okay, well, that looks like it's stuck in a wall or it's behind here. Can we even get there? It's probably just metal scrap. Okay, I cannot see anything here. Really annoying that we cannot loot that, but yeah. Better leave it alone. So let's go to this place. This place is also going to be kinda hard to loot. I love when that happens. Okay, not bad.
Hey, hey.
You think you could
Yes,
steal
you.
here?
I'm looking for something.
Really thought we wouldn't get in trouble for picking up that recording, but I guess we did get in trouble.
Hey,
Steps, you
hey.
think you could steal
Yes,
here?
you. I'm looking for something.
Okay, let me see. Why are we getting caught? I mean, this guy is really close, but there is also this robot here.
There's nothing for you here.
Come on, move away. By the way, I never did interact with one of these machines, so we can trade old coins for healing potions, mana potions, water, beer, or energy bar. But to be honest, I just sell them.
What is wrong now?
Hey, who's there?
I think we need to start sneaking from downstairs. That robot is probably in one of those rooms. Okay, there's one more. Oh. Okay, the robot is going this way. Yeah, I should like go
What
around it.
is wrong now?
Oh man, one more robot. Is he going to follow us? Probably.
Hey, who's there?
Oh man, there's one more robot here. Like for real? See if there is anything special there. Let's sleep to midnight. Maybe they reset their locations. Like, that was not really worth it, but I think we looted everything. Let me see. Where's the exit?
Hey, who's there?
No, let's try to get that recording.
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again.
So,
What are you doing here?
so annoying. Well, there's only one way to do this. Just run in and take it.
Hey,
There's nothing for
hey.
you here. You think you
Yes,
could steal here?
I'm looking for some.
How are we supposed to get that? Maybe we need to do it during the day, I guess. Or... maybe run through here, then like this, then take it.
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that.
No, no, no. Let's try it during the day. Maybe this judicator is going to be in his chair, so maybe then it will work. Is there like one bed here somewhere that is empty? Okay, we found it. I want to get that recording so we do not have to get it later on.
Hey, hey. Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad.
Did you get lost?
A whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here?
What?
Did you get lost?
Who are you? What brings you to Ignadon?
Look, I've traveled a long way, so please answer my questions and stop asking ones of your own, or I am gonna have to hang you from a wall by your testicles.
Why would you do something like that?
Oh, shit, didn't I say no questions? I just want answers.
Abessa, I met some outlaw going to Abessa.
And you couldn't have said that 20 seconds earlier. Would have saved your perfectly decent set of pants.
Okay, I think we need one more. Once I have all of them, we can listen to them all in order. Okay, this house is looted. Let's continue.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
I kinda really wanna try this again. Let's see.
Get out of here.
Nope, not going
That's
to
it.
work.
Get out of here.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay, let's go in here. Absolutely not worth it. Okay, let's continue down this path. So, this was maintenance. Do not need that at all. Yeah, not really helpful. Let's see. Okay, we already looted this backpack. Maybe there's some chest, I forgot.
You know I can see you, right?
Yeah. That's maybe on top of this building. have to check that out later on. Okay, I know there was some chest here. Okay, this shenanigans not going to work. Okay, not that hard. I think that in Gothic 1, I think 1 and 2, it was that system where you press left and right to get the right combination, and there were like some locks with like 30 or so combinations to check out, so you have to either pull out pen and paper and then right, left, right, left, right, right, left, and then figure out what's the combination. And especially if you do not have a lot of lockpicks, it was kinda hard. Well, you had to reload a couple of times. In a way that could be cheating, but yeah, single player game. As long as you do not break the game like with cheats, then it's okay.
I was hoping I would find you here one day. I couldn't really talk to you in Goliath. Everything moved so quickly. Here, please take this as thanks for your help getting me out of Edan.
Were there any problems during your escape?
I'm still breathing, but only just. As you surely remember, Rika, the wife of the warlord, assigned me to a group that was transporting a seedling. I got a good way from the fort, traveling disguised as a cultivator.
So what happened?
Well, the armor is one thing, but eventually they asked me questions about my job. After all, those berserkers had nothing else but that damn vegetable.
And were you found out?
Yes, I could see their suspicions growing, so I used the next chance I got to get away. When we were ambushed by a mulch, I fled. Luckily, I ran straight into the hands of a cleric patrol. From then, it was child's play to get back to Hort from there.
That's all I need to know.
Right. Well, thank you for everything. I will never forget this.
Okay, that was the cleric that was in Goliath that we helped out. Okay, so let's go upstairs and see what was on top of the building. And hopefully I won't miss anything in this town, since I get lost here like really fast. I think that was it, probably. Since this is like that top part of the building, I think. So let's jump downstairs and continue looting the houses. Get my orientation back. Where did we come out from? Okay, this was... we got in here from here, I guess? Yes. Okay, so let's loot the house that is right next to it. Can we loot that? Probably not. Yeah. Not really. There should be one house there with a chest. Okay, didn't want to press that. It was a mistake. Okay, we're doing pretty well on Elixit. We're definitely going to have enough to train all our skills that we want once we join a faction. Okay. I'm kind of trying to keep going around the edge of the town. This kind of strategy if you play any those top-down dungeon games, like maybe Diablo. Kind of best way to explore the map is go around the edge first to see how big the map is, and then go through the middle at the end. Okay.
Stop trying to sneak. I've seen you already.
Ho ho! I almost missed it. Like, it jumped from stool to there. Nice, nice. Like, even if I go through everything, I'm definitely going to miss something. So, like, when I do the run to pickpocket the stuff, it's going to be okay, because I'm going to maybe find something else that I've missed. Like, I almost missed this ring, so let's see what this ring is about. Okay, so it has maximum mental energy, and it requires you to be a cleric to use it. Like, I didn't know that there was a ring. I could have guessed there was something cleric specific, but I didn't find it. And I was in my first run I was playing as a berserker archer, so I definitely wasn't interested in looking for cleric ring. And I'm not sure if there is some purpose to these toys. Maybe there's somebody that collects them. Like, we found that guy he had a toy and that said he collects them, but like, when I first did that quest I thought he would maybe want to buy those toys from us, but I guess he doesn't. Maybe it was intended. Like, maybe the developers haven't finished that, I guess. Didn't make the cut into the game. With all the schedules they probably have. But this game doesn't feel that rushed like some of the previous Piranha Bytes games, like Gothic 3. Gothic 3 was like... I don't know what happened to that game, to be honest. Like, I still like the story in Gothic 3, but there were some, like, performance issues that were horrible. I remember buying a new graphics card for that game, and like, even with that graphics card,
you know stealing stuff's gonna land you in it.
It was really bad still. And I played it later on with like the graphics card that didn't existed when the game was out.
Just What are you doing?
and the game still lagged like hell, so... And the temperature on the graphics card was way over the top. Like there were some games that were way better looking and required way less graphics. And the weird thing, probably the weirdest thing, it was not optimized for lower graphics. So when you go and put it on low, it worked even like the same or even the worst than with high graphics. And like the fire. Okay, can I take this?
You can't steal here and get away with it.
Are they yeah, I think they're chasing me. Like, stealing from merchants, not really working out. There's some recipe there. I really wanna get a recipe. Let's see if we can like run in and take it maybe. Probably not going to work.
You can't steal here and get away with it.
Okay, I will try one more time with sneaking, but if it doesn't work, yeah, who cares about that recipe? I'm going to go straight to recipe this time. Okay, it worked. Let's see what that recipe is about. Let me see. Recipes. Okay, we got a whole bunch of recipes along the way. Okay, I think this is the recipe. So, fire resistance. Okay, not going to risk it. Not going to risk it.
Don't go trying to steal stuff. I've had enough of that shit.
Risk that. And there was like a problem when you pull out a torch or a flaming sword. Like the game grinded to a halt from fire effects. And even with all of that, I still like the game. Because I really like the previous two games, and then the Gothic 3 came out, and I still, even with all of that stuff happening, like at the time I thought my computer was really bad, and that was the reason why the game doesn't work, but later on I realized that the game wasn't optimized at all. It was really rushed. Yeah, talking about random stuff while I loot. Maybe I should just shut up and play the game. You guys let me know in the comments. I thought it was like that with 200 cigarettes. This is the smaller package. This guy won't have toilet paper for when he wants to go to bathroom. I've even installed that. Okay, well, let's continue. Where else do we need to go? So, yeah. Now I'm kind of losing the orientation again, so I think we were here, there's nothing there. Let's go to the upper part. I guess I missed something. I got back for a water bottle. Yeah.
Who is prowling around here?
Like without these sunglasses, this would be really hard to pick up everything.
The prophet Ovid warns of the apocalypse that will come. Kalan will take the pure into the promised land. Only Kalan can lead you to safety. Kalan is the only shield your...
I think we are kinda almost done with the stuff. And yeah, took only an hour. But still, I think it's better to loot everything at once than to do it, to interrupt yourself doing quests, because quests are definitely the most important thing to do this in this game if you want to get stronger. Because compared to the experience that you would get from killing mobs or from crafting ELEX potions, well, ELEX potions are pretty good, but you won't have enough elixir to craft them in the beginning, so just do the quests. That's why I focused mostly on quests in the beginning, then later on I started exploring a bit. But you should explore, that is my opinion, when you reach level 25. Then you will probably be able to kill everything that stands in your way. Maybe not like one-shot everything, but
lead me to my
you will be able to kill everything. And once we farm up stuff a bit, we will be able to one-shot a lot of stuff. And when we get some weapon to level 3, it's going to be insanely strong. Do you miss anything? Top from here. Probably better off to go first here than from there. Overall, not bad. We have like almost 14k. Once we sell the stuff, we probably will have 14k. Okay, there was that... okay, I think I looted everything. I'm not sure if we were on his house, like, there. I'm pretty sure we walk on it.
All
So.
you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
So what I wanna do next is go on top of this thing and run, see if there is maybe something on it. And it's also not a bad idea to check out the roofs. And yeah, we cannot go through there. Really thought that there would be some ore there. Yeah, no surprise there, it leads to a mine there. So let's check out few of the roofs and then we'll call it quits, I guess. I really do not... Oh, we missed something downstairs. I really do not want to overkill it, like pick up every single bottle of water or cigarettes. What is this? It's oh yeah, yeah. Of course we missed it here, since this is really hard to loot. I'm going to leave it alone. And yep. So what else do we need to loot in the next episode? Actually, let's go to Cinda in Berserker's Town and sell our stuff. There's that place where those clerics are near Tavar, and there is also that elevator. And there is also this city that we haven't entered yet, Stone City, and there is also this camp that we have to go there. So once we looted everything, we are going to have a lot of elixir to kickstart our character once we join the faction. That's kind of the whole point, because if we didn't loot the towns, we would probably need to, I guess, farm out the mobs, or we wouldn't be as powerful in the beginning. We would get elixir from quests.
Prowling around out there?
This is much better in my opinion.
Did I invite you? What is wrong now?
Okay, so let's see how much elixir we get from looting Horde. Okay, so we looted some ore, but I'm going to leave that alone. We probably looted electronic scrap and stuff, and that is going to be really useful once we start upgrading our weapons. We only need one jackhammer, whole bunch of notes and books. One hammer is enough. We do not need this. Do not need that. See if we have some duplicates. Really? Okay, so 14k. There we go. Plus we got some weapons. Just as a reminder, we got 2 legendaries. So we got these Clans Bulwark, the shield, and also got the furnace, legendary flamethrower, and also that ring. So overall, worth looting the horde, definitely. So guys, in the next episode we are continuing the looting spree. So see you in the next one.